Alright guys, we're going to talk about kind of a workaround for Soss hinges. Got to give you a little background before I start in with this video. One of the kind of problems you deal with how broad Conestoga's line is that they have a couple of door designs, not a lot, but a few door designs or edge profiles where the Soss hinge, which is the door, step off camera here, it's the door hinge that slices into the side of the door. We've got a video that shows this. Puts two pockets on the side of the door and it creates the pie cut joined doors for Susan cabinets, either base or tall or wall rather Susan cabinets. So what happens when the door doesn't have enough meat on the edge of it to be able to accept the Soss hinge? Well, Conestoga is still happy to send you the doors, but you're on your own to figure out how to join them. And we get a lot of pushback from people on, well, I don't want piano hinges because they're ugly, and I agree. So after some research, we found that there is a hinge made by a company called Salice. S-A-L-I-C-E, and the hinges are readily available at Rockler. I've got the part number here for the bag we bought. The part number from Rockler is 26845. And what this hinge does is it replaces, we kind of mock this up, you have to use your imagination, but you're looking at the inside of the cabinet. This is the viewing as if you were standing outside the cabinet. These are your pie cut doors. We're standing inside the cabinet to show you the back and how they're prepared. Instead of having slots, these doors would not come to you with the Soss hinge slot. And instead, you get a hinge bore on this edge, and then a hinge bore over here. And this hinge bore, if you can use your imagination, is what gets the normal 170-degree hinge, and this joins to the cabinet box. So this door is joined to the box, and these two doors, when they open, kind of want to flip and flop out of the way so you have full access to the inside of the cabinet. The Salice hinges we're talking about are these little buggers here. And what it does is it uses, instead of a slot on both doors, it uses a typical 35mm cup hole, pattern bead boring from Conestoga, and the hinge sets into that cup, and then it screws to the back of the adjacent door. So it's super simple to put on, not a lot of work to put on, and in the end, this door has this kind of adjustability. It'll flip and flop out of the way once these two are together. Does not have quite the range of motion that the Soss hinge does, but it's still enough to get those doors to flex, and they're not rigid. I remember the days of our grandmother's kitchen where these doors were actually joined together, and when the Susan spun, the doors spun inside the cabinet with it. It's not the way it's done anymore. We don't want pinched fingers and that kind of thing, so these doors have to move out of the way, and this hinge is the alternative to the Susan to allow that to happen. That's the best alternative we've found to an ugly piano hinge where you're going to see brass or black or chrome piano hinge running down the spine of your door. So if you have any questions, give us a call. It does not change the size of the doors we send you. We just don't send them to you with the Soss hinge, and instead you get two doors with cups. So we hope that makes sense. In the future we'll try to do a video of this actually on a cabinet, but we've had enough questions on it that we wanted to get a video out there to show you the workaround. We do not supply these. Last statement I want to make is we can give you Rockler's website, we can give you the part number, but these are on you to buy, and I believe they're 35 bucks a kit. So you get a kit for $35. So anyway, give us a call if you have any questions.